Hello. Welcome to our channel, Top 10s You Should Know. Have you ever looked at modern fitness culture and thought, is this really how we're meant to move? With all the gym memberships, expensive gear, and high-tech trackers, sometimes it feels like we've forgotten something simple and ancient. Long before treadmills and protein shakes, humans stayed strong through movement that felt natural, meaningful, and connected to the earth. Today, I want to take you on a journey across continents, into forests, deserts, and mountains, where tribes have lived for centuries with incredible strength, agility, and vitality. And the best part? They didn't do it with barbells or spin classes. They did it by living in rhythm with nature, their bodies, and their communities. So in this episode, we're exploring the top 10 fitness practices from tribes around the world, ancient techniques that are still powerful today. Whether you're looking to boost your energy, improve mobility, or just feel more connected to your body, these practices might just change the way you think about movement forever. Let's begin. 1. The Tarahumara runners of Mexico. Long-distance running as a way of life. The Tarahumara people of northern Mexico, known as the Raramuri, meaning those who run fast, have become legendary for their ability to run hundreds of miles without rest. Yes, you heard that right, hundreds. But what makes them so extraordinary isn't just their endurance. It's their mindset. For the Tarahumara, running isn't a race, it's a celebration. It's done barefoot or in thin-soled sandals, often while laughing, singing, and playing games along the way. Their secret lies in the joy they find in movement. They don't push through pain, they listen to their bodies. Their running style is light, efficient, and grounded, literally. Modern science has studied them closely, and one thing is clear. Their approach to running could be the antidote to our injury-prone, burnout-filled relationship with exercise. So next time you lace up your shoes, ask yourself, am I running to win, or am I running to feel alive? 2. The Hodza tribe of Tanzania. Constant, low-intensity movement. If you look at the lifestyle of the Hodza people of Tanzania, one thing becomes obvious. They don't exercise in the way we understand it. Instead, they live in constant motion. From sunrise to sunset, they walk, climb, dig, carry, and explore. Not for fitness, but simply because that's life. Their days are filled with low-intensity activity, broken up only by moments of intense effort when hunting or escaping danger. This pattern mimics what scientists now call natural movement, a mix of walking, squatting, lifting, and balancing that keeps the body agile and resilient. Unlike our modern routines, where we sit for hours, then suddenly hit the gym hard, the Hadza keep their joints flexible, their muscles active, and their metabolism steady throughout the day. There's no rush, no hurry, just movement woven into every part of life. What if we stopped thinking of fitness as something we do and started seeing it as something we simply live? 3. The Inuit of the Arctic. Cold exposure and functional strength. Now imagine stepping outside in near-freezing temperatures, dressed in little more than animal hide and raw determination. That's everyday life for the Inuit of the Arctic. Living in some of the harshest conditions on Earth, they've developed a form of strength that's not about muscle size. It's about resilience. Their daily survival depends on hauling heavy loads, building shelters from snow, and enduring extreme cold, which builds functional, practical strength over time. More importantly, they've mastered the art of cold adaptation. Regular exposure to cold increases brown fat, improves circulation, and sharpens mental focus. Even today, some Inuit elders practice cold immersion, dipping into icy water to strengthen immunity and discipline the mind. It's not easy, but it's real. And in a world full of artificial comfort, maybe we've forgotten how much our bodies can thrive when challenged by the elements. 4. The Sami people of Scandinavia. Skiing and endurance in nature. For thousands of years, the Sami people of northern Scandinavia have relied on cross-country skiing not just for travel, but for survival. Picture this: endless snow-covered terrain, minus 30 degrees Celsius, and someone gliding effortlessly for hours, powered only by their own rhythm and breath. This kind of movement builds incredible cardiovascular stamina, core stability, and lower body endurance, all without pounding pavement or hitting weights. What's beautiful about this tradition is how seamlessly it blends purpose with physical development. Skiing wasn't seen as exercise. It was the way they moved through their world. And even today, Many Sami maintain a deep connection to the land, moving with the seasons rather than against them. If you've ever struggled with motivation or boredom during workouts, maybe it's time to take a page from the Sami playbook. Make your movement useful, make it scenic, and most of all, make it meaningful. 5. The Masai of East Africa. Jumping, posture, and natural stance. There's something almost hypnotic about watching a group of Masai warriors leap high into the air in perfect rhythm. Known for their famous Adumu dance, where they jump straight up without bending their knees, the Masai embody a kind of strength that's both explosive and elegant. But beyond the jumps, there's another striking feature: their posture. Tall, proud, and effortless, they stand like trees rooted in the earth. Much of this comes from daily life spent walking long distances, carrying loads on their heads, and squatting instead of sitting on chairs. These habits build incredible core control, balance, and leg strength naturally over time. Their movement isn't isolated or segmented. It's whole body, fluid, and built for real-life use. Watching them reminds us that strength doesn't always come from machines. Sometimes it grows from the ground up, shaped by the way we hold ourselves every single day. Number 6. The Sherpa of Nepal. Altitude training and mountain climbing. When we talk about physical endurance, few groups match the strength of the Sherpa people of Nepal. Known for their role in guiding climbers up Mount Everest, the Sherpa possess unique adaptations to high-altitude living, developed over generations. Living and working at elevations above 12,000 feet, their bodies are incredibly efficient at using oxygen, allowing them to hike for hours with heavy loads, while others struggle to catch their breath. Their daily lives involve climbing, descending, and carrying supplies across rugged terrain, building unmatched leg strength, lung capacity, and mental toughness. For the rest of us, altitude training, even at moderate levels, can help improve performance, increase red blood cell production, and boost overall stamina. But beyond the science, there's also a lesson in humility and respect for nature. The Sherpa don't conquer mountains, they honor them. Maybe we should too. 7. The Australian Aboriginal tribes, walking meditation and land connection. To the Aboriginal peoples of Australia, movement isn't just about fitness, it's a spiritual act. For thousands of years, they've practiced what's known as walking meditation. Slow, intentional journeys across the land, often lasting days or weeks. These walks aren't rushed. They're immersive experiences where every step is taken with awareness, gratitude, and reverence. As they walk, they observe the environment, listen to the wind, and connect with ancestral stories embedded in the landscape. This kind of movement goes beyond physical health. It nurtures the mind and soul. Studies show that mindful walking reduces stress, improves mood, and enhances creativity. So next time you go for a walk, try slowing down. Feel the earth beneath your feet. Listen to the birds. Let your thoughts flow. Sometimes the best workout isn't about pushing harder, it's about moving with intention. 8. The Yanomami of the Amazon, hunting, tracking, and stealth movement. Imagine moving through dense jungle with nothing but a bow and arrow, completely silent, completely focused. That's the life of the Yanomami people of the Amazon rainforest. Their survival depends on acute awareness, agility, and precision. Hunting requires hours of stealthy movement, crawling, crouching, and staying completely still for long periods. This builds incredible core strength, flexibility, and patience. They also rely heavily on tracking, reading signs in the dirt, listening to subtle sounds, and predicting animal behavior. It's a full-body workout wrapped in mental discipline. In today's world, we rarely need to track prey, but we can learn from their attentiveness. Whether you're walking in the woods or navigating a busy street, practicing awareness can sharpen your senses, reduce anxiety, and bring a new level of presence to your movement. Number 9. The Mongolian Horsemen, riding, archery, and core control. The Mongols were once the greatest horsemen in history, ruling vast lands across Asia with unmatched speed and skill. Their strength came not just from riding, but from mastering it at a high level. Horseback riding at full gallop requires immense core control, leg strength, and balance. Add mounted archery, shooting arrows accurately while riding fast, and you get one of the most physically demanding sports ever invented. The constant engagement of abdominal and back muscles, combined with rapid changes in direction, builds coordination and reflexes like no other. Even today, Mongolian riders train from childhood to ride bareback and shoot with precision. While most of us won't be doing that anytime soon, we can still benefit from mindful riding or even horseback-inspired workouts that mimic the stabilizing demands of being on a moving animal. 10. The Polynesian Navigators, canoe paddling and ocean strength. For the Polynesians who crossed vast oceans in wooden canoes, strength wasn't measured in reps or weights. It was measured in endurance, teamwork, and harmony with the sea. Paddling a double-hulled canoe for days at a time requires full-body coordination, shoulders, arms, core, and legs all working together in rhythm. The constant rise and fall of the waves adds resistance, turning every stroke into a test of power and timing. More than that, it builds community. Everyone must paddle in sync, trust each other, and read the ocean like a map. Today, ocean paddling and stand-up paddleboarding offer similar benefits, improving posture, strengthening the back and core, and teaching mindfulness through movement. If you've ever felt disconnected from your body, give it a try. Let the water remind you how strong you really are. All right, friends, that wraps up our list. The top 10 fitness practices from tribes around the world. These aren't just ancient traditions. They're lessons in how to move with purpose, joy, and respect for our bodies and the world around us. So now I want to hear from you. Which of these practices resonated with you the most? Have you tried any of them? Or maybe you know of another tribe or tradition that inspires your movement? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button. Share it with someone who loves learning about different cultures, and subscribe so you never miss another episode. Thank you so much for watching. Stay curious, stay active, and remember, fitness doesn't always mean weights and gyms. Sometimes it means walking barefoot in the sand, paddling a canoe, or dancing under the stars. See you next time.